I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like the goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tickfaw Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's gotta be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
I mean, we gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Junior's looking pretty fucked now, isn't he? You got that little speed freak Junior stayed up out here.
Didn't plan on doing any less.
An old friend with an E out at the best oil say Junior come blowing through, making everybody's life a living hell. And he won't leave until he can get the business right. Never heard of Junior Holland being so dang motivated.
When you have to kick up to Sal Marcano, that'll light a fire into your ass.
That and all the speed he's on. When you whip his ass, tell him he shouldn't have messed with Gina Kowalski.
I'll catch you later, Gina.
Junior's a dirty, backstabbing piece of shit. Go get him.
You don't think Junior's been acting a little extra jumpy lately? With all the losses we've been suffering?
He's been at the speed again. He's got it in his head, big colored motherfucker.
But I don't know anything about stealing cars.
Look, all of Junior's best boosters are either dead or gone.
Handles like them? Is that what you want? I don't think so.
Hey, you wanna go tell Junior no? Be my guest.
What the hell is that? I think he's dead.
What?
Nigger rat motherfuckers!
Maybe you should give me the gun, Junior.
I ain't asking you again. Where are my motherfucking cars?
You know about the cost, Junior. We told you some colored fellas been on us like stink on shit.
You at a crossroads, Junior. You can come work for me. Or,
All right, fine. Now get the fuck off me.
sure thing. If we're gonna hold Tickfaw Harbor, I'm gonna need some of your guys.
No worries, lad. They're on their way. Hold tight.
Why'd I become a priest? Every bad thing you experience, every trauma, they never leave you. Sure, you might forget about them for a while, but when the next one comes along, no matter how slight, it brings everything back. It reminds you of the weight you've been lugging around. I knew I couldn't carry all that on my own.
Hey, Mr. Clay. Oh, you hear the one about drinking and driving? You know how you shouldn't drink and drive because you might spill your drink? Huh? That's a good one.
Holland's not getting any more cargo out to Cuba. Good. You somehow managed to piss off both the communists and the gangsters. Word is Pops Holland is seriously fucked thanks to you.
Best way to make a crook squirm is to hurt his money.
Huh, yeah. I heard Frank Pagani told Pops to get his ass back to the freight yard. Pops isn't going anywhere until you're dealt with. I understand he's a hard motherfucker. He's a survivor.
Thanks for looking out, Pablo. But I dealt with a lot worse than Pops.
Go get that commie-loving piece of shit, Holland.
Have you tried some of that new low-fat milk?
You think I should ask out Alice who works in the office?
Alice?
Medically speaking, he's fucking.
Just get to the phone.
Yeah, you like that? Huh?
Stay behind! Oh, fucker's got me pinned!
Easy to take down, boy. Give it a shot.
Back to the grind, boys. Anybody see where he went?
Spread out. Keep looking.
Back to the grind, boys. Fucker's
See if
long
he's over
gone.
fucking there. Rip this place apart. I want his ass now. My sights. Shit very quiet. Gonna fuck him up.
You ain't that fly, dipshit. We're ducking down.
Fucker packed it in. We're done here. Asshole ain't gonna shake me. Ah, hell. Fucker ain't here. Rip this place apart. I want his ass now. Fucker packed it in. We're done here.
Daydreaming and find that cunt. Where'd he get off to? What?
It's on! That shit's all him. Let's go.
Work for me, and I'll let you keep doing what you're doing.
Okay, fine. I'll work with you.
Real happy to hear that, Pops. Can you spare some of your crew to hold Tickfaw?
Indeed. I'm your man. I got this area covered, no question about it.
I just picked up this call between Mr. Frank Pagani and Tommy Marcano. The first voice you're gonna hear is Frank's.
The fuck you mean it's gone? He came in and killed everybody.
Christ, what a goddamn mess. I never seen Sal so pissed. You gotta get your ass back here like right fucking now!
Sal's pissed? What about me? Huh? I'm down here busting my ass, and now I have to deal with this shit?
I told you.
I take care of you and I stand by that. When you're back in town and things calm down, I'll make it right.
Yeah, well, you fucking better. Boat's taking off here in a few minutes. I gotta finish up with some things. Then I'll fly back when I can.
I checked with Vessel Traffic Services, and they're expecting the Tanager to arrive any time now. Frank's a slippery bastard, so I have no idea where he'll end up once he's back in the city. His car is on the Tanager, though, and from what I hear, he loves that goddamn thing.
So if I can get onto the boat and plant this, I'll be able to track wherever he goes.
It's the same model we used against the Soviets. Has a mercury-based trigger. Once you see the signal, just follow it.
After I put this onto his car, we'll take apart the rest of his district. No sense in leaving any loose ends.
I'm sure Frank will appreciate your thoroughness.
If you're working, get to it. If you're not, then get the hell off my dock.
Huh?
What's it?
I gotta get some shoes more comfortable than these.
Man, you need to read this interview for yourself. The fucking cops pulled him and his buddy over for driving past white folks. It's a good place for a young guy. What am I supposed to... Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's fucked up. All I'm getting at is...
Sometimes I think maybe we should just move north. Try something different.
I should ignore that.
Linda says she don't even bother going there for meeting anymore.
Dead asshole! Dad, looks like I've never seen a dead body before. Makes you think.
Mm-hmm. Bought one hell of toast off the back of a truck one.
I'm trying to, you know, stay alert.
Wish I could afford to move out to someplace a little quiet.
Nice and quiet. Wasn't even listening. Prison to give you something to sit on. Oh, my dogs are barking. I gotta sit down soon.
Huh?
Can't wait to hit this out, man. I'm Pete.
Ah! These shoes can kiss my ass. Heard it all before. Nice and quiet. Fine by me.
Long time, huh? I'm trying to, you know, stay alert.
So anyway, the guy challenges Frank to a race for pink slips, but the asshole turns pussy, doesn't show.
And that's his car?
Nah.
Are you serious? Fresh body here.
Gotta hunker down. Spotted him. Come on. Just fucking die already. Blood assholes.
In my sights, motherfucker! Got him! Over here! Getting behind something!
I got a hit from the device you put on Frank Pagani's car, which means he's back in town. Bet he's pretty excited to make your acquaintance.
I bet he is.
Signal's clean so you can take it from here. Just use the tracker I gave you. Catch you later.
used to be alive for
Looks
years.
like the place.
My daddy, my uncles. Sure, they saw some...
What the? Motherfucker turned chicken on us. I ain't giving up that easy.
Looking over here now.
I never did anything to you.
Saw some interesting stuff back there. Counterfeit money, a press. Only thing I can't figure out is a connection to Cuba.
Please. I'm all busted up inside. I need a doctor. I got a wife and 3 little girls.
Yeah, you want a doctor? Then you better tell me something worth hearing.
Listen, what you saw. Sal set all that up. None of the money was worth a shit, though. Had me bring in a man named Alvarez, counterfeiter who works for Castro.
He give you the plates, too?
Plates? I thought you knew. On account of robbery.
Robbery? Marcano wanted the plates from the Federal Reserve. How do I find Alvarez? How?
Well, one of Tommy's guys picked him up. It was 10, 15 minutes before you showed up.
Where are they taking him? Where? Huh?
My little girls.
No. Huh? Fuck!
I've spent the last 48 years pursuing Lincoln Clay because he's a criminal. It's horrible what happened to him, but you know something? I think that when Sammy Ellis and Danny Burke were killed, it revealed who Lincoln Clay really was. A monster.
Take a load off, brother.
I'm done with Frank Pagani. Poor bastard's not gonna be running anything through Tickfaw Harbor again. It's our territory now.
Fuck him and fuck her. I've got nothing to speak of but Irish Point. And now that I give it a good think, since my Irish bastards have already secured the rackets at your fucking request, I think I'll just stay.
Action like what we got right here is like wet pussy. If it's been long enough, ain't no such thing as a bad one. I want this piece.
Haitians are calling the shots through the city right now, and it's a beautiful thing. No reason this district shouldn't have some Haitian beauty in it as well.
Think long and hard about this.
Ain't had a lot of people.
You give this to me?
Trust ain't something.
A nation once again.
This turf's going to the Irish.
Motherfucker, I was running vice rackets when you was still shitting your diapers. Fuck this.
Goddamn Vito, no wonder Leo kicked you to the curb. You bitch like me drunk mother-in-law.
All right, so if we done, I'm gonna go.
Time to get back at it. Let's clear out.
Look, I gave you some names and I'm paying you to chase them down, so don't give me any of that bullshit. Yeah, okay, just get it done. Christ, sometimes I think if you want something done right. You all right?
The night Sammy was so happy. Happier than I ever seen him. That money was supposed to get all of us out from under Marcano. Motherfucker!
What the hell did Frank tell you?
Marcano had us rob the reserve so he could get his hand on a set of money plates. Georgie must have grabbed him during the robbery. I should have been paying attention.
We already had this conversation. None of this is your fault.
Like hell it isn't.
Sal is a cancer. A leech. He had always intended to fuck all of you. Christ, look what he did to Vito. He murdered your family. The only way to make that right is by killing every cocksucker who's ever looked at that piece of shit.
Give me some of that bourbon. According to Pagani, Marcano couldn't print the money himself, so he had a Cuban counterfeiter named Alvarez brought in. What do we know about South Downs?
Tommy Marcano isn't the kind of guy who shits where he eats, so his rackets are pretty low-key. He runs a sports book and has a place where he stores his contraband.
Tommy's got to know that I'm coming after Alvarez, so he's probably got him holed up in or near one of those places. One way or another, I'll get my hands on him. I'll be damned if I let Marcano print a single fucking dollar from one of those plates.